Hey guys, and welcome to Student Cookbook. Today I'm going to be talking about potatoes. And as a student, I often find that frozen chips are actually quite expensive. They usually cost about £2.50. Usually they're like McCain or something like that. And even though they're good and they're easy and you can stick them in the oven, to be honest, you're probably better off just getting a bag of potatoes. This one I just picked up earlier, and actually another top tip: when you go to the supermarkets, especially usually the big brand supermarkets like Tesco's, Asda or Sainsbury's, they put things on offer. And this big pack of potatoes here actually only cost me 79p. So, and this is, you know, it's a large bag. This will last you quite a while. And one other reason why it's probably best buying a bag of potatoes instead of just getting frozen chips is that you can make wedges out of this. You can make mashed potato. You can make all kinds of stuff. And it's just these. Obviously, if you buy chips, you can't make mashed potato with them. So it's actually, in my opinion, get these. It's a lot easier. And you'd be surprised how quick it actually is to just whip together some potato wedges. So we're gonna make some. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to need is a chopping board. These are easy to come by. At uni, because I'm actually at home at the moment, but at uni I have it's like a white plastic chopping board. I got that from Wilkinson's, I believe, and they're pretty cheap. So just get a few potatoes. It depends how many people you're cooking for. Let's just say you're cooking for yourself. I would say about that'll be enough, because obviously you're usually going to have this with something else, a main meal. Now get a knife, a sharp knife. Try to avoid really cheap knives, in my opinion. You can get them really cheap. I once got a small pack of knives at uni that were quite cheap, but they were actually really rubbish. You really want to get a good knife, a sharp one anyway, and one that's actually quite thick as well. Because sometimes I've found that they actually start to bend, and that can get really dangerous. If you're chopping away and then something it bends, it could cut. Another top tip: when you're cutting, don't go like that, and then be, you know, trying to don't. That's gonna hold. Make sure your fingers are always pointing down like that, because you can't chop yourself. So very quick, just do that in half, and then half it again like that. And there you go. You've got your wedges there, this shape for a wedge there. You might want to, if you get a really thick one, like this is quite big, this one here, just cut it in half like that. You've sorted. Because you don't want some to be really big and some to be really small, because they'll cook at different times. Half there. Okay, that's how you chop them, simple as that. Obviously oil, vital ingredient for cooking. You're going to always need oil. It doesn't really matter which type. Olive oil, this is vegetable oil. To be honest, it really doesn't matter what type of oil you use, but don't use too much of it. Then get yourself a baking tray. Yep. Basically, place them on. Get your bit of oil here, only a little bit, literally, small amount. Don't have to put much on it. Okay, so you're going to mix that oil in now, make sure it's covered more. A small amount, smaller than a teaspoon amount, I'd say. Just really all you need is a thin layer, because one problem is, if you put too much on and you put it in the oven, it's going to get too hot, it's going to smoke, you're going to set your fire alarm off. But just a little bit, just so it crispens, that's all you need. Now, so spices and herbs, you can put anything you want on here. Sometimes I do spicy ones, I put a bit of paprika, maybe a bit of Tabasco on there. But we'll just put some everyday, like dried mixed vegetable herbs. Dried vegetables, total rubbish by the way, so you know half the stuff that I say, I probably say things wrong, but I'll correct myself. Sprinkle them on, just a small amount there, don't go wild. And then I always tend to put a bit of pepper on, so I'll put this pepper grinder. A bit of that on. And just a bit. And there you go. Small amount of stuff on there. and then that's it, ready to go in the oven. Okay, so the light has gone off now, and we can put these in. These should be ready in about 30 minutes. And that's half of the tea sorted. Okay, so the 30 minutes are up, and there are the wedges. And they're all perfectly browned off there. Like that. And like I say, you can have these with pretty much anything. They're nice and crispy on the outside. Just get a knife and see that you cut into one. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful and fluffy on the inside. So that's great, that. Actually, blooming hot as well. You can have them with whatever you want. I'm going to have them for my lunch now. So yeah, there you are, it's that easy. So I suggest, next time you're at university, make wedges instead of frozen chips. And it's really hot as well. What will blow up?